Professor Hornbeak here, showing you how to use text within InDesign. I have a window here where I'm going to tell you a little bit about lorem ipsum. So you probably recognize lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum is considered a dummy text. So you'll use lorem ipsum when you're working on a project and you don't quite have the copy yet, or you want to see how many words will fit within a page, so you can tell whoever's writing in a newsletter how many words they can include. It's very useful for designing. In this little site, lipsum.com, you can generate this lorem ipsum text, so you have an idea of what the pages will look like and have something to show. So I just included 500 words and then click on generate lorem ipsum, and now I have exactly 500 words of gibberish to put in there. It's also really great when you're working on a design and you don't really want to focus on what it's saying, but what it looks like. It's really helpful for that too. So I'm highlighting all of it and then hitting Command C for copy. And then when I go into my document, I want to put it here on this page as well as this page. So I'm going to start with the text tool, and then I'm going to draw a square within my column, like so, and then I'm going to hit Command V. So you'll notice that here at the bottom right of this text box is a little red square. That represents that I just copied some text in there, or I have text in the text box that is overflowing. So there's more text than this text box can hold. In order to get that text to wrap to the next column, I'm going to click on the red square and draw another text box here. And you'll see that it keeps wrapping to the next column. I'm going to do the same here. Back up and start here. So that's how you insert text, and so it will flow into each column. What's great about this is, say I wanted to make this picture a little bit larger. So I'm going to make it down here where I can see more of the foothills of this mountain. And when I adjust my text, you'll notice when I pull this down, there's more text over here on this side. It's just automatically flowing the text where it needs to go, so it's not cropped out. And then the same here, which looks like there's the space here to get rid of. So that's how you insert text, and you obviously want to kind of play around with the spacing and how that looks. So all of your bounding boxes right here, so say I wanted a little bit extra room here, even though the picture doesn't go down. Even if I put my picture over here, the text is just kind of covered up. So how to fix that is using text wrap. I'm actually just going to move this here just for demonstration purposes. So now I have this picture here with the text on top, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go over to my window text wrap, which is not open. So I'm going to go to window and text wrap. And you see these icons right here. I just simply click on this little icon, and my text wraps nicely around this picture. So no matter where I place this picture here, it will always wrap around it, like so. So that's how you do text wrap. You can also do text wrap with pull quotes. So say I wanted to have a pull quote right here. I'm going to draw a box about the size of my pull quote. Just put, this is a pull quote, period, comma, or quotation. And then, actually I need to keep that big. And I'm going to make it larger, highlight it, highlight it, and then go to, oh, sorry guys, didn't realize it was way over here. Make it 30 point. That's pretty good. See how it has a little red square? It's just showing that there's more text here that won't fit. And I'm going to wrap this pretty tight since I'm text wrapping it. Whenever you text wrap around an image or text, it's going to wrap around this blue box, not around the actual the words or the pictures. So I have this here, same thing. The text is on top of each other, and then I click this little guy. Well, my pull quote's selected, and it will wrap around. So that's a little example. You can do a text wrap around anything. It just wraps, any kind of text around the object that you have selected. So this is starting to actually look like an article, right? I'm going to go to view just to show you. This is really helpful for me when I'm trying to look through spacing. Spacing is really important with stuff like this. And go to view, screen mode, and presentation. And here I can see everything a little bit clearer without all of those blue lines everywhere, as well as the pink lines for the columns. I can see that I need to pull this a little bit further down. This needs to kind of come off of this picture here. So this is a really great option for just looking at your work without a lot of distractions. And then I'm just going to hit escape to get back. I'm going to show you a lot of articles will start with a very large letter. So our very large letter is going to be L for lorem. And I'm going to highlight that, make it really large. 48. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the text wrap. Place it here. Text wrap. And that looks pretty good, right? And I'm going to go to view, display screen mode, and presentation. You can also do, I believe it's Command W, or Shift W, but Command W is actually to exit. So I just recommend going to view, screen mode, and presentation. And you'll see that little L. And I would want to adjust this where the L was lower a little bit and kind of mess around with the margins around the text wrap. So this is just kind of a nice way to really polish up your work, looking at it this way. So that's a little bit about text. I'm going to show you some more about adding text to every single page with only doing it one time, as well as creating a slideshow and that kind of thing in other videos. So stay tuned, keep watching more about InDesign.